Okay, so next we're gonna replace the fuel rail on this. This is a 2013 Ford, I think F450. The reason why we're replacing the fuel rail is because on the back of it, it has the regulator, and there's something stuck in the regulator, and it's sold with the rail, so we're gonna go ahead and put a rail on it and call it a day. So let's get all this stuff done. When I did the high pressure fuel test on the IDS, which is the factory Ford scan tool, it fails the high pressure side, and that's the only thing that holds it back is the regulator. I already pulled the volume control valve because this is the one I did the turbocharger on, and made sure there's no metal in it, and there's no contamination. So, I'm having a hard time with this. What am I having to do all the time? Okay. Yeah, there's no contamination in here, so we're gonna go ahead and just replace the rail. There's the volume control valve. That should take care of it. These things are quite not very well designed, in my opinion. They seem to have a lot of fuel problems. You know, versus the Duramax and the Dodge. And we are replacing the lines to the injectors because they're supposedly one-time use. God, it's tight. Oh, that's got a lock on it. Dummy. Okay. Go ahead and get these lines loose real quick. I got the special tool here to loosen these. If you don't have the tool, it's a nightmare because the last one I did this without I forgot we had the tool and I did it without the tool. Oh my goodness, what a freaking pain in the butt. Okie dokie. Just gonna continue. Okay. The freaking wind is so bad right now. It's not the best time to be taking apart a fuel system, unfortunately, but I'm gonna try to be quick. Try to minimize the amount of contamination. There's no way to really prevent it. I mean, even in a nice shop, closed doors and everything, you're still gonna get some stuff in there. And do your best, you know. Now we gotta get the ones on the injectors loose. So, the injectors are the hard ones to get. There's not very much room. You don't want to break through a turn. So, you don't want to break the injector, I should say. You just basically put the tip on. Put the tip in it and call it a day. Just have a fight with the tip. I still gotta do the reductant. Drop the reductant tank, change the heater assembly. But I don't know if I'm gonna have time today to get that completely done. We'll see. It'd be nice to just get this thing out of my hair, but we'll see. See how this thing treats me today. And I blew it off as much as I could before I started. Like I said, to try to minimize the amount of contamination. I set them on the ground so I don't lose track of what's what. Okay. I just want to keep the lines in order so I know which ones to put back and where. I think there's only 2 different lines on these trucks. I'm not sure. There could be 4. There's the 3rd one. Okay. Okay, now we're getting the front injector. Use my kissing my fingers. And those 2 are loose. Okay. Almost. There's the phone. Cool. There's that. Now we're gonna get the return off of the regulator. Pop this off. It's gonna make a mess everywhere, like everything else. Oh, there's another one. I didn't even see. Dummy. Push this foam pad down a little bit. You get this one out. Okay, now we're gonna have to get the fuel rail pressure sensor at the front, right? You guys probably can't even see it right there. At the back. We're not gonna mess with the glow plugs. Let's slide this off. Okay. I might need to grab a pick for this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a pick. I don't remember what size bolt holds these rails on. I feel like a 12 or 13. I'm gonna grab those. Now it's on the back. We have the regulator. I gotta get the block off of the connector. I think I just got it. I'm doing it all by. Oh, I got it. See, the lock is lifted up. Pop that off. And it should be 13s. I don't know if this is a bolt. I should remember, I just did a fuel system on one of these a couple months ago. And that was before I started recording. bolt's almost out. It's like 50 feet long. It's probably a head bolt going forward. Okay, there's one. Oh, there's only two. So there should be one somewhere right here. People are racing their Hemi 1500 Ram. People, I shouldn't say people. You know, I noticed Dodge people and Nissan people think their stuff is fast. I don't know why. I mean, I've driven them. Nothing, it doesn't really impress me. But what do I know? Oh, I can't get that in. I gotta do a reach around this. Okay, I got it. So I'm gonna have to pop it out down there. And they call this a log. And the she latch a log. Damn Ford log. I miss the days when the regulators used to be on the pumps. So here's the new rail. Let's go ahead and slide this puppy in. Brand new from Ford. Go ahead and slide her in. So I'm gonna have to, I wanna do this first. Let's clean these off. Don't get no crap in the main feed pipes. I know that injector right there. We'll blow that out. I know it's brake clean, it's not diesel. It's not gonna kill this truck. Here's a little spurt of gasolina bobina. Okay, so there's those. We gotta take those three off, unfortunately. So you have to go in with the fuel rail. See if we can line it up and maybe start those, so we don't get no crap in the engine or the fuel system, I should say. And kind of got them started-ish. Trail's really not that bad to do. I've done a lot worse. I want to make sure I'm not going to strip it or cross thread it. Oh, that seems good. Okay, now we're going to get the front one in. Oh, I think it goes in between. I should really grab my ratchet. I'm gonna grab my electric ratchet. Oh, my hands hurt from doing that turbocharger. Popped off. It's okay. It's okay. That one was a little tight in that light, but just gonna check that one, make sure it's good, make sure it's good and tight. That 1/4 inch wouldn't strip nothing. As much as I love it, it's not really strong enough to strip things. I've never had it, been able to have it do that. It just doesn't have enough torque. So let's go ahead and put these 3 lines on. Let's get this out of the way so I don't get no crap in the fuel system. Wow, this one's a little bit tight. This one's cool. I want to run those home, so I know they're good. I'll plug this in, get this out of my bay. Okay, there's that. There it goes. This wasn't in all the way. Let me fix this one too. Let me fix this. Okay. Yeah, see that pop. That pop, we gotta line it up. These lines are really sensitive. The Duramax ones I actually like because they have like a tip, you know, and it's pretty big to where you can't really strip them. You pop them in and tighten it down, and it's good. Not just that ball seat, it's got a tip with the ball seat on it. This is the first time I ever had to do a fuel system in one of those. It's definitely fun. I don't really want to do it one ever again, but now that goes. We'll get one in next week now that I said that. Drop that. Okay. Just plug the fuel rail pressure sensor in at the front. Get this out of the bay. Kind of poking in the dark here. Can't really see. It's not plugged in all the way. It's on though. Okay, now it's good. Okay, now back here in the back, we're gonna go ahead and plug the regulator in. Put the lock on. We can hook up the return for the regulator. Okay, we're gonna put this on. And another Dodge. Call that overcompensation. Two are the same and two are different of the fuel lines. two are the same. It looks like the two bendy ones are on the back. From what my old ones look like. So let's go ahead and get these. Let's see if this is correct. It should be, because that's why I kept them in the same place. That one feels good. So the two crazy ones with the bend appear to go on the back. And this side on the driver's side. Because the driver's side is the one with the regulator and the rail. And then you gotta make sure this is the side that goes on the injector. That's not the one that goes there, because they overlapped. And now we're gonna do that one. I try to work fast so we don't get no dirt and anything. Sorry, I'm gonna have to get all up in her real quick. Maybe it goes the, yeah, I'm stupid. Let's get the front one in. Just want to get them all hand tight. Okay, let's see this one. It's going to go like this. Yes. That's nice. That was a Camaro this time. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go through. We're gonna tighten the ones on the rail first because it's gonna be easier, and I like taking the easy way out. And I'm pretty sure these have a torque spec of, I want to say 22 foot-pounds and 90 degrees. That's what I want to say, but don't quote me on that because we're not doing that today. Should I? Yes. But am I? No. I'm going to tighten them and they will be perfectly fine. Some things require a torque spec. You know, as you see, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Just because putting my torque wrench in here is going to beat it to death, and it's already not working well, so I don't really sometimes trust it anymore. Those are all tight. Now we're going to do the injectors. I don't remember how I loosened them. I must have did them with the ratchet pair on it without an extension. So we're going to go ahead and tighten the injectors. This one's not all that hand tight. Yeah.
I probably should have asked you. Sorry, I didn't see you looking here. Which said he's almost done with that.
HH? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The customer's gonna get a ride home and back.
I would just tell him, let's go drive it first and make sure.
Yeah, I told him it has to be good.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. I think the rear brakes are going to have to be adjusted.
Okay.
But, I mean, that's something he can attempt to do. You know? We need to go drive it and see how the brakes feel. But I bled the crap out of them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
that thing, it took me like an hour to bleed them this morning because the scanner wouldn't connect to the ABS because, crap, because Ricardo didn't have the fuse box plugged in all the way.
Oh, are you filming? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm always filming. In the bathroom. In the bathroom, I'm just showing you. No, I'm almost done with this. Yeah, I just want to get this thing out of my life. Oh, it starts.
Yeah.
It started up now.
You want me to start it?
No, I said the HHR started. Ooh, gotta be very careful. I really don't want to break these injectors. I'm trying to be extremely careful. Okay. Now let's get the back. This really didn't. Okay. Okay, those are all tight. Everything looks good. Let's go ahead and plug all these lines back on. This one goes right here. Make sure we're locked in. We gotta fix that sound damper shield. Yeah, make sure those are on all the way. These shields are a pain in the butt because the clips, someone already broke all the clips on it. That's why I didn't want to remove it all the way because I hate to be the one to break the clips. So, not my favorite thing. I'm gonna leave it like that because I do not want to damage it and mess with it anymore. It's already sagged and fallen through, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the charge tube back on and try to get this thing. I still got some more work to do to it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it done today. It just depends. Okay, we're gonna plug that in. I'm gonna grab a long pick for this, and then I'm gonna need an 11. Guys, I should say guys and gals. Hey everybody. Guys, yeah, I don't even know what to say about that anymore. Okay, you want to put the Jeep right here? We gotta go drive the HHR because remember we bled the brakes, we did the master on it. Gotta make sure all that stuff's good. Let me know how the brakes feel. Okay. So I usually like start from the bottom when I put charge tubes on, because then I can always work it on the top, you know. And then, yeah. There you go. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna put coolant in. I'll bring you guys back when I fire it up.